What's up guys, and welcome to a new C# tutorial. Today I'm going to show you about lists. Lists are basically the same as arrays but better in most cases. A list can contain an infinite amount of items, unlike the array where you need to declare how many for example integers it can hold. So for example, you use a list for a contact list because you don't know if someone's gonna need 10 contacts or maybe 100. So when you don't know it, you use a list, and when you need infinite. So how do you create a list? First of all, you use the list keyword, and then we're gonna do something weird, which is these arrow thingies. And in between here, we're gonna do the data type, which in this case we're gonna do a list of integers. Then we're gonna give it a name, which is, I'm gonna call it number list. Then you're gonna do equals to assign it. You're gonna type new list, and then again this with integer or int in it, and then do it like this, semicolon, to close it off. So to add items to the list, you're gonna type the variable name, which is in this case number list, and you're gonna type a dot, which is gonna show you all the functions. We're just gonna cover a few today. I can cover more in a later video, but in this case we're gonna do add, and in between these things we're gonna put the value. I'm gonna add 10 to the list, and I'm gonna add a few more values. List add 9, number list that add, let's say 22, number list dot add, let's say 37, and one more, number list dot add 103. So now we got 5 values in our list, which are 10, 9, 22, 37, and 103. So to remove a value by the value itself, we're gonna use the number list or the variable name dot remove function, and in between here is what you want to remove. So if you want to remove 103, we're gonna type 103 in here. If you want to remove an item by index, you're gonna do number list dot remove at, and in here we're gonna do the index. So let's say we want to remove the 10 value, which is 0 on the index. So now I'll show you how to loop through the list with a for each loop. So for each, and then we're gonna do int, and let's say num in number list. For each has been covered in a video before. If you don't know what it means, I recommend you to go back in a video before this. I don't really know which one it is, but you should be able to find it in the playlist. So we're gonna loop through every integer in the number list, and then we could do console.writeLine, and we're gonna do num. So if we're done with this, I'm gonna show you another way to loop through the list, which is also possible. So let's do a line break, and let's do for int I equals 0, and then I equals less than number list dot length count. It's count, which is a property, so basically a variable, but it is a bit different, which we're gonna learn later in a later video. But yeah, this counts basically how many values the list has. So if it's less than that, then it's gonna do I++, and we're gonna do console.writeLine, and then we're gonna grab number list, square brackets, and in between here the index, which is I in this case. So if we do console.readLine under here, and we run the code. So start. We should see 9, 22 and 37 3 times. We just gotta wait a few seconds because it's compiling right now, as you can see by this icon down here. And it says build started. So yeah, it's launching now. And as you can see, it printed it twice because we did a for loop with int I, and we did a for each loop with the list itself, which basically loops through it, and we removed the 10 and the 103, which is basically good. So that's all we need to know about the list today. I want to thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next video.